Happy Mondays, everybody. What's going on? So, today I have the LG Tribute 5 for a review for you guys today. So, we're just going to take a little bit uh, time to talk about the specs, kind of go around the device, and give you guys all that good, wholesome information that you guys want or need about this device. So, starting off with the specs. Okay. This device runs 5.1 Lollipop. The dimension build is 5.65 by 2.85 by 0.35 inches. So it's height, width, and thickness. Weighs about 4.88 ounces. And now it says that the colors are black, white, and gold, but that is not what I'm seeing here. I see black and silver. Um, This device has a 5-inch display. The resolutions is 480 by 854 pixels. That's 196 pixels per inch. And it uses the IPS LCD technology. So not even 720p display. Has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera and a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera. The device uses the Snapdragon 210 processor clocked at 1.1 gigahertz. It is a ARM Cortex A7. It uses the Adreno 304 GPU, has 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of built-in storage, but 4.2 gigabytes is what's usable for apps and pictures and things like that. It does support micro SD cards up to 32 gigabytes. Battery is a 2125 milliamp hour battery. Does have a Bluetooth 4.1. And for CDMA, it uses 800 and 1900 megahertz. And for GSM, it uses 850, 900, 1800, and 1900 megahertz. The LTE bands is 26, 25, and it uses band 41 as well. So that's enough about specs. Now let's just kind of go around the device here. You guys can see there's just LG branding at the bottom here. Hit your 5 megapixel camera on the top right there with your ear speaker. Nothing on the left side or right side. On the top, there's only a microphone right there. At the bottom, there's a micro USB port, microphone, and 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On the back, you got volume rockers, power button, 5 megapixel camera with your LED flash. Let's pop the back off right here. And you have the battery, which is removable, 2125 milliamp hour battery. Here you have your SD card slot and your nano SIM card, as well as your international roaming antennas right there is what I believe that these top ones are right here. The bottom ones here is for this CDMA and LTE and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi antennas. So, a couple things I can say about this device. The screen is actually quite nice, but let's just talk about the body build of this device, okay? For it being a budget device for $99, feels more premium than the J3 does. The J3, of course, with Samsung devices, that's plasticky. Of course, they're all going to feel mostly plasticky, but you don't get that with the Tribute 5. It feels really nice. It's got this nice textured back to it. I don't know if you guys can see that with the light. But that's always good. And, it has these rounded edges right here on the screen, which kind of reminds you of the S6 Edge. But if I turn the screen on right here, you'll notice there's still bezels on the side, so the display does not wrap around this rounded off corner, or rounded off edges, actually. Let me swipe to unlock real quick. Keep AirPlay mode on. And let me close out some notifications here. So here's the display. Now, for it not being 720p, it's not bad. I mean, the colors are vibrant. I do have a theme applied on here right now, but as you guys can see, the wallpaper, the whites, the greens, the blues, they look pretty nice. They look really good. Go to the app drawer. This is what the app drawer looks like. And then, of course, you have your selection for widgets right there. You can add widgets to the home screen. These are the different widgets it has. Now, one of the new features that is on this device that LG just recently came out with is LG Smart World. Now, this is where you can really customize the Tribute 5. I really wish they had this technology for the G Stylo and for the Volt 2. Unfortunately, they don't. But here is where you can actually basically get some fonts. You can download some home themes. You can theme your keyboard, get ringtones and wallpapers, etc. So this is actually quite nice. Always updated. So it was quite refreshing. Considering that the J3 has themes that you can apply to it. Like I have this gold theme going on right now. You could do that with the Tribute 5, so that's always quite nice. Call quality is really good on this device. I've actually used it for a day. Took a phone call on it, and it came out great. Audio is not the best. Of course, you have this little squawk box down here, 4-hole punched out, pretty much just like the Vault 2. But you could hear music if you want to listen to some tunes. It's just if you're gonna rely on this to be something that's like for loud music, I wouldn't consider that. I would consider like something like an external speaker, maybe something kind of like this right here. To connect it with the headphone jack, which is another cool thing too, is the fact that they actually put the headphone jack at the bottom instead of the top, so that way you don't have all these cords like coming off the top and going down. It's from the bottom, so you stick it in your pocket. Most people wind up sticking their smartphones in their pocket, like upside down, so at least the wire will hang up. Cameras is where it's really good. Let me get something right here. Let's demo the camera real quick. And this is where it gets shockingly pretty good. Just for 5 megapixels, it gets shockingly really good. Now, it doesn't have laser autofocus like the G Stylo does, but it does fairly well. Let's pop the photos up. Those are the pictures that I just recently took, just right now. You guys can see the whites look pretty good. The shadows is coming in quite nice. So, the photos, the video of me I took earlier, but the photos look really good for just 5 megapixels, which the image processing on this phone is really nice. Let's flip it around, and there you guys can see. Yeah, the front facing camera on this looks really well. So I mean, for it having a 5-inch display, 5 megapixel front facing camera, 5 megapixel rear facing camera, it's working quite well. Now I haven't done any gaming on this yet, but that will probably be like the next thing that I do to test out. For it having the 210 processor, 1 gig of RAM, it's actually running fairly well, and I gotta say, like, this is a great device, a great pickup for $99, $49.99 if you guys use your upgrade promo. So definitely look into that if you guys are interested. So anyways, guys, that's my first review on this device. I'm just gonna hang on to it a little bit longer and do some more testing, and I will get back to you guys with a final review. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this review, you guys can let me know by leaving me that thumbs up. It tells me that you guys enjoyed this review. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do so. Click that subscribe button right over there. And yeah, stay tuned for future videos. My name is Tito with Aloha Android. Thanks for checking out my video for the LG Tribute 5. You guys have a blessed day.